Hi everybody. So here we go with this week's leadership challenge. I can't believe we're on number 7 already. So this week's challenge is all about creating a high performance team. So I'd encourage you this week to schedule in a team meeting if it's possible. If it's very difficult to do it this week, then of course it can be scheduled in next week. But the purpose of this meeting is to gather the thoughts from your team about what they believe is important to create a high performance team, to be the best, the very best that they can be, and of course achieve their potential. So at the start of the meeting, ask your team to work together to decide what skills, what behaviours, what values are really important to demonstrate consistently. So you could use flip chart and some post-it notes and get them just to jot down those thoughts and to pop them up on the flip chart in the different categories. And once the team have agreed those 3 key areas of skills, behaviours and values, a separate flip chart then will have stop, start, continue, and do more of. So in order to demonstrate those skills, behaviours, and values consistently, what do they need to stop doing? So something that they do currently that's having a negative impact. What can they start doing? So something that they don't currently do, but if they start doing it together as a team, it'll have a positive impact. And of course, the things that they are currently doing really well that's having a positive impact, they need to continue to do consistently. And then one other key area is do something a little bit more. So do something more of. So it could be something that they do currently, or some individuals do, but it's not done consistently. So they could do it a little bit more that would have a positive impact. So stop, start, continue, and do a little bit more of. And really get your teams sharing their thoughts and best practices and ideas and working collaboratively, because after all, that's what team working is all about. But of course, once the team have decided, and of course, as a team leader, you can help to, give them some thoughts and ideas as well. So be a part of this. But once you've all decided, then of course, it's important then to develop an action plan. So what's the starting point? And what are they going to need to do together as a team to really get this underway? And of course, on a continuous basis, then every team meeting that you have, you can go back to this stop, start, continue element and agree whether the actions have been taken forward and whether you're starting to see the benefits, and if that's the case, then what's the next step? So it's an ongoing process. Another tool that I have often used with teams to do exactly the same as what I've just talked about is a performance wheel, where they plot around a circle, which is why it's called a performance wheel. They plot the key behaviour, skills, etc., and then they all score those elements of where they think they are currently out of 10, and then you take the average. Now I use it's an Excel spreadsheet. It looks like a performance wheel, but when you click on it, it turns into a spreadsheet where you can plot everybody's scores out of 10, and then you then plot the averages on the wheel. And it's a nice visual document that then shows them their strengths and the areas for improvement. Now, if you're interested in using the performance wheel and you'd like me to send it to you, then all you need to do is to get in touch. Email me, info@turnercorner.co.uk, and I will of course send you my performance wheel that I use with a little explanation of it as to how to use it. It's a great visual, but of course you can do this equally as well using just your post-it notes and your flip chart. So there's your task for this week. I'd love to know how you get on. I'd really like to know how you're getting on so far with the challenges. So why not pop it in the comments and let me know how things are going. If you have any questions about this week's challenge, then of course do get in touch. But have a great week.